What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and there is a story that is catching fire right now about something that the U.S. women's national soccer team may have done during a national anthem that would be just about the most disrespectful thing you can imagine. Now, I'm not sure if this story is actually accurate. We're going to show you some other information that may indicate that people are overreacting to this and maybe people aren't showing the full context. However, the biggest problem in all of this is the fact that this could even be a story, that we are at a point in politics, in sports, in the intersection of those things, that this could legitimately happen, and it might not even be the most disrespectful thing we've seen in the past year or two. Look at this headline. Disgraceful. U.S. women's soccer team members turned their backs to 98-year-old World War II veteran playing the national anthem. Now, as you can see from this picture and you saw in the thumbnail, there are some members of the U.S. women's national team that are turning that way, that it does seem to appear that they are turning away from the person who's playing the national anthem. But again, we're going to show you more context about this and why I don't think it's quite this simple, because we do pride ourselves on being accurate here. If we think that something deserves to be fucking slammed, then we will absolutely do that. But if there's more information, I do feel like we really need to show it. So what we are talking about is right here. Shameful. Several members of the U.S. women's national soccer team turned their backs as 98-year-old World War II veteran Pete Dupree played the national anthem on his harmonica. So first of all, shout out to this dude, Pete Dupree, 98 years old, World War II veteran. What a badass to be out there doing the national anthem for his country. Incredible. So we want to listen to a little bit of that, as well as look at what exactly went down. Here we go.
98-year-old World War II veteran Pete Dupree.
There he is. And Pete, thank you very much for your service. You know, the one thing out of this is that everyone has gotten to see this remarkable performance. Now, I do want to point out that you see in the background, a lot of the crowd is facing that way. So I'm a little bit reversed with the camera here. They're facing that way, and we're going to see why that is happening. "98 years old, incredible." And you can see that several members of the U.S. women's national team are now facing that same direction that you saw this way, that a lot of the crowd is. Some of them are still facing forward. Some of them are facing the other way. Some of them have hands over their hearts. Some of them do not. Right, so you can get a good understanding of what exactly was going down. This is the view that you're seeing from a lot of people. You're seeing that, you know, about half the team facing one way, about half the team facing forward, all the Mexican team facing straight forward, while this hero, this World War II veteran, performs the national anthem on the harmonica. Incredible job, sir. A lot of people praising him today. But it's the women's team that everyone is talking about. Now, I do think that when you first see this, it does seem like that's exactly what they're doing. And the problem is, this is a U.S. women's national team that has taken a knee for the national anthem, that's worn Black Lives Matter shirt and taken a knee because they didn't feel like they could stand and respect this country because of all this bullshit. And the problem is that this could even be believable, that this could have even happened. But I do want to show some other information. Frank Luntz, who I do not like this man. However, he says this tweet is inaccurate. Some of the U.S. women's national team turned to face the American flag down by the scoreboard. A few even had their hands over their hearts, while others stood facing Pete Dupree while he played the national anthem. And you can see that this is, that what we're seeing right here, they were facing this way. This is where the entire ceremony took place, and a lot of them were facing down that direction. That is where the U.S. flag and also the Mexican flag are. So It does appear like they were facing the flag, hands over their hearts. That's what I felt like from the very beginning, but it's tough to not get upset. It's tough to not think that this is what they're doing when our Olympians, our national team members, our athletes have done this over and over again and disrespected this country. Take a look at some of the reactions. Richard Grinnell said every woman on the Mexican soccer team faced the flag and sang the Mexican national anthem. Several women on the U.S. soccer team turned away from the flag while a 92-year-old veteran played the anthem on his harmonica. Why didn't U.S. women's soccer team show the women turning away? Like, again, from what I saw, some of the women were continuing to face forward while he played. Some of them were facing the flag. But it's very tough to tell. Are we going to get a statement on this? I'm not sure. Rob Schneider, could someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but did some members of the U.S. women's national team turn their backs on this 98-year-old World War II veteran as he played the national anthem? I think that they were facing the flag, but are we going to get a statement about this? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? You got Newsmax talking about it as well. Some people trying to clarify, some people saying that it's disrespectful. At the end of the day, this is the same article that we looked at before. At the end of the day, the problem is that this could be an actual story. This could have happened like this. These athletes could have done this because they have showed a blatant disrespect for this country over and over again. I personally don't think that's what happened in this scenario. I think that the ones that did turn away, I think they were facing the flag. That is my belief. That is my opinion. I can't tell you one way or the other. I can't tell you what's in their heads, but all I can tell you is what I see with all the evidence. Will we get a statement? What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.